I just realized that there's one other thing that I forgot to say that I did. Um, and then that was what I gave her for her birthday. I mentioned that I was gonna propose, but that didn't work out because she couldn't leave the house. So that morning, right? That morning, I was at my parents' house. Oh, speaking of that, I should explain why I was at my parents' house, right? Oh, there's so much to explain. There's everything's just so complicated right now. So anyway, like my dad, after speaking to them, like after the night that the two parents spoke, and it didn't seem good. Like both families were kind of disheartened and whatnot. Um, Next morning, Dad was like, "You need to move out of your place and come back here, and focus on your studies and not worry about this stuff anymore and whatnot." So, um, but I realized that I need his help to do this, and I need to like open up with him and get closer to his like emotional side for me to ask him for his help or bring this topic up and like for him to be open with me helping him. So that day I came to school and I did everything, and I took whatever I could in my car and I drove home, and I was like, I'm here. I'm doing what you're saying. Just like, please help me with this situation. I'm like giving up that place and whatnot. I'm actually not giving up this place. This place is awesome. Like, for the amount that I pay for this place, and like as awesome as it is, like most of the time it's just me and my roommate in this big house that's fit for a large family. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, so I'm actually not giving up this place because like I'm waiting to see how this marriage stuff turns out. If it should be the case that me and her, like she marries someone else and like it doesn't work out between me and her due to parental or other reasons or whatever, I will move back here because the only reason I'm going there is because they'll help me with this marriage stuff. If I could do the marriage thing alone, all I'm saying is I had like I could like I did the motorcycle thing because I could have done it alone. Like what I'm saying is that if I didn't need their help, I wouldn't move out of this place, but I do need their help. So anyway, that's why I moved. So I made that compromise for her. I hope she I don't think she knows that like right now that I'm technically moved out of here, like that I'm living back with my like parents because of her. Like I don't know if that shows any effort, but like I love this place a lot. It's my domain. It's my man cave or whatever. I love it. I love that mirror right there. Like that keeps me happy. Anyway, that's why I was at my parents' house. The morning of her birthday, heading out of my parents' house to come to campus, I go to my secret garden where there's jasmines, and it's at this public location and whatnot. And I go there, and it rained that morning, and there was this like gorgeous jasmine. It's just like when a flower is like kind of wet and has droplets of water, and it just looked so beautiful. And like I went to that place because I had something else to do for my sister. I had to get my sister's marriage certificate. That's a whole nother story. Um, but I saw that jasmine and I was like, wow, that looks gorgeous. Wish I could see her today, so I could give that to her. Then something clicked. You're like, wait a second. You could see her friends and you could give it to her friend, and then she could give it to her because they're that close, and like they're going to their house. So immediately I text her brother's fiance. I was like, hey, where are you right now? Can I meet up with you to give you her birthday present? And she's like, yeah. And so I get the flower, dash over there, and I'm like, and her brother's fiance is like, is it the ring? And I'm like, I'm not that stupid to like give her the ring after knowing what happened the night before. Was it the night before? I think it might have been the night before. No, no, it was couple. Anyway, um, or whatever. I was like, I'm not stupid enough to give her the ring, because the situation is that bad right now. Um, so I didn't like. So I went there and I was like, can you give this flower to her? And she's like, yeah. So wait, so then I found out later on that when she, uh, while I was with her brother's fiance, my fiance, called her brother's fiance, who's like sitting right next to me, and they're talking on the phone, and as at a certain point, my fiance, like while they were on the phone, I texted my fiance. I was like, "Hey, please be strong. Don't give up on me, and whatnot." Right, and like a minute later, my fiance is like, she's talking to her brother's fiance, and she's like, "I have this strange feeling that Sal is with you." And I heard this, and I was like, "Holy shit! How does she know that? That is crazy." And women really must have like a sixth sense or something. So that is what happened. And then later on, when the friend that I gave it to her, said that when she just pulled it out, she knew that it was from me. And then my fiance texted me later on. She's like, "Thank you." And I was like, no, she said, "Thank you." And um, I said, "Knowing that you are happy with me is one of the greatest feelings in the world." Um, cause her fiance who was there was texting me. She's like, she's very happy and smiling and laughing like after she got the flower, and I felt good about that because she's just been crying a lot, and that was because of me, and now she's happy, and that's because of me too. So, anyway, then my fiance later on texted, my whole room smells like it. When I saw it, I knew it was from you, and so. Um, I really wanted to give her the ring. I really don't want to return the ring. Um, so hopefully things do work out. I am still waiting on the response of how the meeting went with the other guy's family. I'm not jealous at all. I'm just like, because like by the time I reach 27, like bro, I'm just like, I'm gonna be doing circles around this guy. So it's like, no offense, I don't even know the guy, but I'm just saying that I think she should be with me. Um, that's all I have to say. So I I'm gonna go for a ride right now. I'm like, there's so much like cloudiness going on up here. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna roll. Laters.